Hello, my name is Ivan and welcome to this new episode. This is the 6th video of our recording series. If you haven't, please don't forget to check out our previous episode in which we explored the sounds and riffs of what is going to be our lead guitar. So just go ahead and click on the link that's above here. And in today's video, we are now formally going to record the lead guitars for our rock song. So let's get to it. Just to do a quick recap, if this is the first time you're visiting our channel, so what I'm doing is basically document the process of producing or making a rock song from the very beginning when the song was just an idea recorded in a voice memo all the way until the song is up in the digital platforms. So we are in the recording stage right now. If you haven't, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also hit the notifications button so you are aware every time there is new content on this channel. But for now, let's continue with the recording process. And as I was mentioning in our last episode, this is the guitar we are going to record. It is a Fender Telecaster. It's got new strings already. So let's jump into Pro Tools. We are now back in our Pro Tools session. I wanted to show you guys a few things that I did to the session after the previous episode. I played around a little bit with the levels, trying to make it sound a little bit more leveled. I did some edits to the rhythm guitars as well. And I also decided to add a palm mute section for the pre-chorus, but I have another playlist here with the original version, and I will decide later on in the process which one I like better, but let's take a quick listen here. Now I've got the guitar with new strings here, everything's ready. I have a new channel here also ready to record. These are the ideas and experiments we did in our last episode, and I have already decided what to do and how I'm going to record these guitars, and I will have this track as a guiding track for me. It is muted, but if I forget a part, I will just audition this track. For now, this is the track I'm going to use to record. The signal is going from the guitar to the overdrive pedal, and it is going then to the interface, and then I have a send that goes out to the new neighbor reverb. And then it comes back here again as a auxiliary input here, so I can listen to it. But I also have another track here, and what I'm going to do is once I finish recording guitars, because this track here is recording the signal that is coming directly from the guitar. Once I'm finished and I finish editing the guitar as well, I will record this track and basically apply the effect, the new neighbor reverb, to this track, and in a way to commit with the effect, and also later on I will mix both signals if I like it, or just leave one of them depending. But for now, let's concentrate on the recording. So same as in our last time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically start doing several takes using the playlist feature here, and once I'm finished I will show you guys the end result. But I will fast forward so you don't have to, see me repeating every section of the song. But the important thing is that you see how my method is and you get the idea of what I'm going to do. I will start by tuning the guitar with new strings. I better make sure that they are on tune every time. Let's get started and record some takes here. This is the track where I recorded the lead guitar, and it is pretty much ready. As you guys know, as I have been mentioning to you in previous episodes, what I do is I do several takes of each little part of the guitar, and this track here is the comp that takes the best takes, in my opinion, for each section, and I make a comp take for the lead guitar. I also have here a second track with a secondary lick track, which I'm going to explain to you in a moment, and also a track for the guitar solo. So let's take a listen and hear how it sounds like. Okay, that's verse and pre-chorus. Let's take a listen a little bit here to the bridge and the solo. And for the final chorus, if you remember in our last episode, I had a couple of ideas for lead guitars, and I was, comparing the both ideas in different choruses, and they had very different feels. So, well, I decided to mix them both and have them at the same time in order to create this probably tension, and there are going to be dissonances and more harmonics, and in the end I think this is going to be sort of like a wall of sound, and it could be a little dense, but during the mix I will EQ the guitars and see if they can give room for the vocals, and if there's a problem I will just remove one of the lead guitars that I have here. But let's take a listen and see how it sounds at this point. Yeah, it's not very clear, but I wanted sort of like the song is like building up, sort of like an emotional crescendo up to this last part of the song. So that's the idea. Let's see if it works. I will see that later on when I have everything recorded. We still have to record synths and vocals and maybe do one arrangement here and there. So we will see. But for now, this is it. These are the guitars. So my next step now is that I will edit these takes that I have here. So for example, this is something that I also did with the rhythm guitars. And let's take a look at this here. For example, this is a guitar in the intro and they are not aligned. So what I would do is just basically start editing and make sure that these little details are taken care of. Let's listen here. Yeah, so just try to make sure that they're aligned and go on like this and edit the whole guitar. That's my next step. And then what I will do is these channels here, these three channels, they are connected to the pedal right now. So I can tweak the settings of the pedal actually if I can while the music sounds. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this channel and I will record the track that is here. I'm going to record it applying the reverb, and I will end up with two tracks, one that is sort of like a dry track and a second one with the reverb on it. And I will be able to mix them or choose either one of them. I will have that flexibility, but that's my next step, after editing these guitars, and that would be it. I mean, right now, the lead guitars are basically finished. Okay, so that's it. That would be my method for recording lead guitars. I hope you learned something from it. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about my method, about the process that I use. And if this video gave some value to you, please don't forget to hit the like button. And that's it. I mean, we have pretty much our guitars ready for our song. And what we are going to do on the next episodes is we will start working on the synths. So stay tuned to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.